2021 Kindergarten to Grade 6 Parent Census, York Catholic District School Board. Each student is a beloved child of God, endowed with gifts and sent to make a difference in the world. In 2021, YCDSB will administer its first ever online parent census. Who are our students? The census will help us get to better understand them. The census will help us more fully understand our students' experiences both in and out of school, their backgrounds, and learning needs. The purpose of collecting this data is to identify and eliminate any form of discrimination or racism in schools. The data gathered through the census will help identify gaps to ensure all students have equal and fair access to programs, resources, and opportunities to support their success. The census is voluntary. As a parent or guardian, you decide whether to participate. The census is confidential. Whatever you tell us will remain private and will never be used to identify your child or family. YCDSB has an obligation to protect the privacy and personal information of all students and families. We use secure systems to collect, store, and dispose of personal information in accordance with applicable legislation and guidelines. Individual data will be de-identified for analysis and only reported as part of larger groups to protect students' confidentiality and privacy. Census reports will never single out a particular student, parent, guardian, or family. Results will be available on the census website ycdsb.ca/census in spring 2021. We value your input and encourage you to share information that will help us understand more about your child to better support their success. With your participation, we will have invaluable information to better meet your child's needs and support their success. The more parents or guardians who participate in the census, the more information we will have to make better decisions and remove barriers, and to create more welcoming, fair, and inclusive schools. The Parent Census asks about students' well-being, students' experiences in and out of school, and students' identities. We are authorized to collect data on student identities by the provincial government. Student identity questions include first language spoken, Indigenous identity, cultural background, ethnicity, racial background, religion or spirituality, gender, disability or condition, and status in Canada. Some identity questions may be sensitive. We only ask these to help discover where discrimination and inequities exist in order to identify and eliminate them. A strong sense of self and of one's identities is an important part of how we see ourselves and are seen by others. While you are encouraged to answer as many questions as possible, you may skip questions that make you uncomfortable. You may choose to skip any questions you don't want to answer. You will be emailed an invitation to participate in the census with a unique secure link and instructions. You may request the census in another language or paper copy. You are encouraged to complete the online census with your child so their voice can be included in the responses. The census will take about 15 minutes to complete. You can skip any question that makes you or your child feel uncomfortable. The online census is also available in these languages: Arabic, Korean, Simplified Chinese, Traditional Chinese, Russian, Spanish, and Tamil. To request a different language, email census@ycdsb.ca. We hope you will take this opportunity to participate in the census and help us better understand what your child needs to be successful. For assistance, email census@ycdsb.ca, and for more information, visit ycdsb.ca/census.